We witnessed last week a young African-American female Yale student who was in the lobby of the dormitory area. She was asleep with notepads and books in her lap. She had fallen asleep with her school materials in her lap. White female Yale student sees her, felt that she looked suspicious and did not think she should belong there or even be there. She called the police. They made this young African-American girl wake up, identify herself, show ID, and made her go to her room and prove that she actually lived in the dormitory. And then once they did that, then they went back and chastised the white female for calling the cops on this young African-American woman. But had there been a white girl asleep with books all in her lap in the dormitory room, I mean the dormitory lobby, like everybody else falls asleep sometimes studying, she never would have had the cops called on her.
But you don't know that. And look, even if I accept the proposition that this particular person has some suspicion about black people, I gotta tell you, Quanell, it's happening all over the country. It's getting a little bit crazy. In Oakland, some white woman, the white woman, saw some black guys violating park rules with a charcoal grill. She called the cops. Everyone made it a big race thing. I mean, look, is it not possible that people actually think people are acting suspicious not just because of the color of their skin?
Well, remember,
is it possible?
But this is coming right off of what we witnessed in the Starbucks case, where the African-American men just sitting there and the manager calls the police on them because she thinks they're about to rob the place and they're just customers. So this is coming directly off what's happening in the park, where the young African-American men got a small barbecue pit, and then they're grilling some hot dogs in the barbecue pit. The white woman don't like it. She calls the police as though they're not more important criminal matters the police could be addressing than dealing with somebody making a barbecue.
That's
in the
a different argument, though.
Barbecue hot dogs. It's wrong, man. You know, there's too much racial bias and racial profiling that is now being exposed, thank God, to the internet, where it shows that black people can't sleep in peace as students. They can't barbecue in peace. The other 3 black people went to a house just to look at a house. The next neighbor called the police and they're about to break into it. They wasn't breaking into anything. This is happening all over America, where white folks have this innate fear about black people, and the first thing coming to their mind when they see us, call the police.
Okay, this is also a little bit of fake news, my friend, and I don't know why. You know, one of the frustrations with a lot of people is like people keep on trying to create drama. It used to be that there were Klansmen marching in the street. Now it's some anal idiot, one person who calls the police on a black person, and now it's a white-black thing. It may be the new game. It may be, okay, every time something bad happens to somebody black, they're going to blame a white person? Is that where we're going with this?
But these are innocent African-Americans committing no crimes.
Well, you don't know that.
Doing nothing wrong. But we do know, because the black woman was not arrested at Yale.
See something, say something.
The black folks in the park was not given a citation or arrested.
See something, say something.
The black people who were looking at the home, they were not arrested. The bottom line is, white folks, quit calling the cops on every black person that you see thinking they were committing a crime.
And I would ask my black brothers and sisters to not always assume that when something bad happens, there's racism involved.
Well, what the hell you calling the cops for? We ain't doing nothing wrong.
Could be a lot of reasons. I could be just a jerk who doesn't like...
Because you're afraid of black people.
Oh, yeah. I'm not. I'm with you.